Marrakech is an absolutely incredible city filled with tradition, culture, and so many things to do and see to make your trip here super memorable. In this video, I'll take you through what I found to be the best hotels, attractions, and restaurants during my stay here. Let's get into it. Hotels. The hotels I'm about to share with you are great, but hotels aren't the only option you have for where you're going to stay. You can also find incredible apartments and villas and compare them to hotels using the link I've put in the description for you. This has been a game changer for me when it comes to finding the best accommodation, so definitely check that out. Dar Alam. This unreal hotel is near Ouarzazate. The name itself means House of Dreams in Arabic, and let me tell you, it lives up to it. This 200-year-old Kasbah was transformed by a Parisian creative named Thierry Tessier. It's not your regular hotel. It's like stepping into an authentic, elegant, and super romantic retreat. Tessier, who used to be a theater actor and event planner, has turned every room into a scene straight out of a dream. I'm talking poolside pomegranate juices, secret suppers in candlelit Berber tents, and surprise scrolls at bedtime. It's like being part of some magical theater experience. You can also explore the desert or have the staff plan a picnic in a villager's veggie garden. What's cool is that Dar Ahlam doesn't just do its thing. It respects Morocco's remote rural places and involves the surrounding community. The hotels I'm talking about are great, but hotels aren't the only option you have for where you're going to stay. You can also find incredible apartments and villas and compare them to hotels using the link I've put in the description for you. This has been a game changer for me when it comes to finding the best accommodation, so definitely check that out. Maison Brumel Majorelle. So the Majorelle neighborhood in Marrakech has got the Jardin Majorelle and the Yves Saint Laurent Museum. Until recently, finding a decent place to crash around here was a bit tricky. But luckily, Maison Brumel Majorelle came through and is like a slick, dusty pink cube near Rue Yves Saint Laurent. It's the brainchild of Austrian hotelier Christian Schallert and took 3 years to become the stylish spot it is today. Inside, they've got clean lines, neutral tones, and 8 bedrooms that are super dreamy and chilled out. Some even have balconies with a view of the Jardin Majorelle, which is stunning. And don't get me started on the ultra-modern hammam and steam room. It is just so relaxing and feels incredibly Moroccan. Iza. Now, Iza is a bit of a head-scratcher in a good way. It's spread across 7 interconnecting riads in the not-so-glamorous part of the Old Medina. This newcomer, owned by a tech-focused London investment firm, has a vibe that nods to classic Marrakech, but also embraces forward-looking digital art. They've got little corridors, creaky doors, and different themed spaces, from a moody tea room to the black and white Bills bar inspired by Casablanca. There's really cool plunge pools in some courtyards, and the rooftop feels like a secret garden. The Oberoi Marrakech? This hotel took a whopping 10 years to come to life. It's got marble everywhere and is set against the stunning backdrop of the Atlas Mountains and 28 acres of olive groves. They basically recruited the A-team from Marrakech's hospitality scene, including chefs and concierge from La Mamounia. The rooms are a class act with elephant-gray Chesterfields, Indian chandeliers, and dates as fat as juicy cigars. It's like Marrakech meets Rajasthan, with a spa set on a lake and marble hammams. Attractions, things to do. Shop the souks. So in the heart of Marrakech, you have the magical Medina. Here, there's a maze of narrow streets bursting with incredible colors, smells, and just an amazing hustle and bustle. Shopping here is a really unique experience, especially because you're gonna have to haggle your way through the souks where they sell everything from spices to souvenirs to rugs. Honestly, I found this a bit much at first, but you get used to it after a while. It's definitely a skill you build up during your time in Marrakech. Experience Gemma El Fna after dark. This is like the beating heart of Marrakech, and I'd definitely recommend coming here in the evening after checking out the souks. They've got bric-a-brac stalls, amazing musicians, acrobat troupes, and local musical groups. At sunset, you can grab a bite from the stalls or escape the chaos at a cafe with stunning views. I did, and it was pure magic. visit the Koutoubia Mosque. This 70-meter-tall minaret is a big part of Marrakech's skyline. Legend has it that the muezzin had to be blind because the minaret was so tall it could peek into the ruler's harem. Built in 1162, it's a masterpiece of Almohad architecture. Although you can't wander inside as a non-Muslim, the archaeological area on the northwest side spills secrets about the original mosque. I was blown away by the history here. Stroll around Majorelle Gardens. This is like tropical paradise meets Moroccan artistry. You can find cacti, palms, and ferns. And Majorelle's vibrant blue studio is a head-turner. After his time, Yves Saint Laurent took over, and now you can check out a museum dedicated to Berber artistry. Plus, right next door, there's another museum celebrating the fashion legend himself, Yves Saint Laurent. I spent hours here, and every corner had a story to tell. Soak in a hammam. After exploring Marrakech's buzzing city center and souks, you definitely have to treat yourself to a traditional hammam, which is like the Moroccan version of a spa day. You basically get a steam wash and a massage, which is just incredibly relaxing. Public hammams are scattered around, but some cater specifically to visitors. You might also have a hammam in the hotel that you're staying at, depending on where you're at. Hot air balloon ride over the Marrakech countryside. This was one of the key highlights of my time in Marrakech. I caught the sunrise from a hot air balloon soaring over the city. It felt surreal seeing the city, palm groves, and the Atlas Mountains in the distance. It's a photographer's dream. Post-flight, you can dig into a picnic breakfast featuring Berber dishes. Some tours even throw in a camel ride or quad bike adventure, so I definitely recommend getting a tour and making it an all-day excursion. Restaurants. Nomad. You've got to check out Nomad. It's been around since 2014, and it basically put Marrakech on the map for foodies. Rooftop setting, fairy lights, and a menu that's like a modern twist on Moroccan classics. I definitely recommend the Agadir calamari with anchovy and ginger harissa. Just a heads up, it's popular, so make a reservation for those Spice Square views. Amal Center. This spot in Gueles trains women, serves up tasty Moroccan classics, and is just a really nice feel-good spot. I had lunch here, and it was delicious. They even do cooking classes, which I unfortunately didn't have time to check out, but if you're into it, I think it would be great to do. Lamida. This restaurant is near Rabakadama, and they have some of the most creative food that I've tried in the city. I tried the vegan couscous, which was amazing, and that's saying something because I'm not vegan myself. Plus, the view is incredible. Alfasia. This spot is crazy popular with locals for a reason. The Moroccan classics here are top-notch. I'd recommend one of the tagine lamb dishes and traditional bastilla. Fun fact, it's run by these sisters who've been at it for over 30 years. Make sure to book a table in advance because it can get super busy. I hope you fall in love with Marrakech like I did after checking out some of these places. If you found this video helpful or just enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next time.